automaker company Tesla has fallen short once again on its promises regarding its new sedan, the Tesla Model 3. In the past few months, Tesla had already encountered problems in the production aspect, and has announced once again that production will be pushed back further. The technical difficulties that the Elon Musk-owned automaker company has been experiencing have caused its investors to lose faith in the brand. Last year, Musk announced that the automaker company would be producing a volume of 5,000 Model 3 vehicles per week by December. However, back in November, Musk pushed the deadline to March of 2018, since the company was not able to solve its manufacturing woes. In the fourth quarter of 2017, the company was only able to make 1,550 Model 3 units, and stated that it would be able to manufacture an estimated 2,500 cars a week by March. The projected figures still fall short compared to what the company once promised, and is now facing dire straits financially. The production hell, which was used by Musk, is largely due to the factory's inability to successfully establish and integrate the solar panel roofs feature onto the Tesla 3. So far, the roofs have not worked well enough to get past the development stage, and is causing the company billions of dollars. However, Tesla has decided to take a slower approach in manufacturing its vehicles to ensure that each and every car that it produces is of the highest standard of quality. Car enthusiasts who have been able to review the Model 3 have raved about the responsive interface, as well as its form and function. The Model 3 is certainly promising as a mass-driven electric vehicle, which can skyrocket the success of the company once the bugs have been fixed. As of now, the market value of Tesla is still considerably high, which is worth about $53 billion.
Alexander Potter, the senior research analyst at the Piper Jaffray & Company investment house, noticed how quickly the trucking industry dismissed claims by Tesla Incorporated that its planned electric semi-truck could satisfy long-distance freight demands. Potter wrote in a report to investors issued this week, "It's easy to say, the batteries are too heavy, or the batteries are too costly, and declare the incumbents victorious, but such back-of-the-envelope rebuttals aren't good enough in this case." Potter said, "Gauging the capability of the Tesla truck accurately has important implications for investors, motor carriers and the entire U.S. freight and logistics sector." After researching the physics of electric transportation and talking to freight and logistics experts, Potter built a model analyzing the functionality and economics of Tesla's Semi. The result? Potter said, "The Tesla truck could achieve a 2-year payback, but read the fine print, because assumptions matter. Every fleet is different, and without knowing all of the details underlying Tesla's assertions, it's impossible to stress test the company's claims." Potter said the cost of the Tesla truck, not the weight, is the biggest X factor. Potter said, "We aren't concerned about weight or other performance-related characteristics. We have examined weight and its impact on energy efficiency, and we think fleets can minimize any negative impact by right-sizing the battery and specifying lightweight parts." He said, "Cost is a bigger unknown." He said, "But here's where Tesla has an advantage. It's the biggest builder of electric passenger vehicles. That gives it scale for sourcing and producing motors and inverters and, most importantly, batteries. Lowering the cost of batteries is key to the success of electric vehicles." Tesla models will come with 2 ranges, 300 miles and 500 miles, depending on the size of the battery. Tesla chief executive Elon Musk said the trucks will sell for $150,000 for the small range and $180,000 for the one with the bigger capability. Environmental incentives in various states could slash the purchase price. A typical diesel semi-truck is $100,000 to $150,000 depending upon its purpose and configuration. Potter said, This all points to the business case for electric trucks and Tesla's offering, that there are still many questions to be answered. He asked, for instance, will fleets need to replace batteries, at a substantial cost, in response to eventual range degradation, or will they be able to redeploy older trucks to lower mileage routes? As with conventional diesel truck purchase, fleets will want to know how much unforeseen maintenance costs or other reasons for downtime the truck will experience. Will its range be affected by hot or cold weather? How will Tesla service the truck? Finally, don't expect the rest of the truck industry to stand still. Almost every major truck brand is working on an electric truck, a truck that combines a hydrogen fuel cell with an electric powertrain or both. Chief Executive Troy Clark said his company will have more electric trucks on the road than Tesla by 2025. Tesla could spur change in diesel trucks, which would hurt its business case. Potter asked, why can't diesel competitors mimic Tesla's impressive drag coefficient, and if they do, will it become harder to deliver a payback versus diesel? Potter said he plans to keep updating his model as more information becomes available. See here for the technical details behind his conclusions. Tesla, which introduced its Semi in November, has collected hundreds of reservations. But it has yet to build a truck for a customer. It plans to launch production in 2019.
At some later point this year, Tesla said earlier, it should ramp up production to 10,000 Model 3s weekly. Electric automaker Tesla Incorporated has again fallen short of production goals for its new Model 3 sedan. The company also revealed that it delivered a total of 29,870 cars during the most recent quarter, including 15,200 Model S, 13,120 Model X and 1,550 Model 3. The good people over at Inside EVs have done their tabulating, and the numbers are in 2017, almost 200,000 electric vehicles were sold in the U.S. According to Tesla, of the 2,425 Model 3 vehicles produced in the fourth quarter, 793 of them, almost 33%, were made in the last 7 working days of the quarter. Tesla said, as a result of the significant growth in our production rate, we made as many Model 3s since December 9 as we did in the more than 4 months of Model 3 production up to that point, explaining that this is why it wasn't able to deliver many of these cars during the holiday season, just before the quarter ended. Analysts had expected 4,100 Model 3 sedans to be delivered in the fourth quarter, according to financial data and analytics firm FactSet. Pre-orders for the Model 3 were through the roof after the company announced the launch, reaching over 500,000 by July 2017, a year after the announcement. It also delivered 220 Model 3s in the third quarter. Analysts had expected total deliveries of about 30,000. The company said another 2,520 Model S and X vehicles and 860 Model 3 vehicles were in transit to customers at the end of the quarter. These will be counted as deliveries in Q1 2018. Tesla says it made significant progress in reducing unspecified production bottlenecks toward the end of the fourth quarter. This is why we were not able to deliver many of these cars during the holiday season, just before the quarter ended. But the company said it's focusing on quality and plant efficiency, not just meeting volume targets. By the end of Q2, that should double to 5,000 per week. The Model 3 is critical to Tesla's long-term success, as it is the most affordable of its cars to date and is the only one capable of transforming the niche car maker to a mass producer amid a sea of rivals entering the nascent electric vehicle market. In a statement Wednesday, the company thanked those buyers who continued to stick by us while patiently waiting for their cars. Tesla said, "Our delivery count should be viewed as slightly conservative, as we only count a vehicle as delivered if it is transferred to the customer and all paperwork is correct.